2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Durant down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. They get it again. Stolen by Durant. 8 feet away. Uses the glass to pop it in.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
Passes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And here's Holiday following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And here's Middleton. Launches a 3. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Irving. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday looking over the floor. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And the Nets with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. KD finds Green. Back to KD. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Nets leading by 8. Outside, KD. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Harden with it. Now the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. He kicks to Lopez. Portis trying to free himself. Lopez with the bucket.
Well, we know Brook Lopez can play with strength. He is amazing at converting these difficult opportunities.
Harden outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 6. Live. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Over to the left wing. Back to Griffin. Here's Antetokounmpo. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
You have to wrap Brook Lopez up, right? Because this guy's so adept at using those long arms to get his shot off.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Now Harden. Now here's Green. And stolen by Portis. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The feed to Lopez. Kicks it to T. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Portis. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Here's to Dinwiddie. And there it is for him. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Portis. Lopez outside. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. From 8. No good that time, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. A miss that time would have put him up.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Irving against Holiday. Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Over Giannis. Irving can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 3. Down low. For Milwaukee, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one misses.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Back to Irving. Jordan dishes to Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points and 2. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. And staying with the play, Middleton.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And here's Irving. He's got 10. KD passes to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Just 2 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Durant, wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving against Holiday. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one fast break. Here's Irving. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. So they take the lead. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. He has 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Holiday with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Durant down low. Guarded by Tucker. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 5. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Harris looking it over. Here's Durant. Another shot. He lays it in. KD's got 8.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Irving kicks to Durant. Passes it to Claxton. And the rejection by Giannis. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here is Harden. Just 3 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Antetokounmpo dishes to T. Back to Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 6 points for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here is Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Harden. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harden outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Harden can't hit.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And there's the pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now Jordan. Harden up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Here's Teague, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Teague's got his first 2 points.
Boy, it'll take more than that to stop Jeff Teague, just determined to score despite any obstacle.
Green finds Harden. From deep. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Nets trail by 8. Harden outside. Feeds it to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Teague. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Irving from long range. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Here's Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Harden the best to KD. Dishes to Jordan. Back to Durant. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Bucks ball.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Holiday. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And finished off by KD.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And here is DiVincenzo. Right wing. Lets it go with the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving surveying the floor. No good there. DiVincenzo with it. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Certainly one of the most beautiful structures. And David.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Brown. And it's Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. No good from Jordan.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Harris kicks to Thibault. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And it's Irving missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Harris drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Simmons against Durant. Simmons passes to Thibault. Now Embiid. Fades away. Tipped away. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Inside, here's Harris. Plays it up and banks it in.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Durant. Jordan, high post. Let's keep it alive. Irving for 3. That shot off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
Simmons against KD. And the pass to Milton. And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving finds Jordan. Simmons against Irving. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Pass to Harris. Durant against Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Now here's Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For 3, Harris. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. They get it back. Nets trail by 4. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
With nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Irving looking for an opening. The dish to Durant. The 17-footer. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Griffin. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now here's Curry. To the inside. Howard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
Luwawu, the pass to Harden. Outside, Green. Back to Harden. Pass to Griffin. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Green kicks to Curry. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Luwawu, the pass to Green. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The drive by Scott. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Curry with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 4. And Harden with the stuff.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Howard kicks to Curry. Over Green. Harden grabs the miss.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Green in the post. No good from Howard.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Brown is checked in for the Nets. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
1:05 left in the second quarter. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Outside for Jordan. Passes it to Durant. Nets passing it around. There's Brown with the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris inside. Brown's there. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Irving. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Outside Irving. 20 seconds left here in the second. And the rejection by Embiid. Simmons inside the line. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Right side Irving. Shoots over Embiid. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beat. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that'll about do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Durant sends it back. Brown the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Embiid shooting. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. Tips it up, and Harden on the follow. Harden's got 10.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. The 76ers lead. Curry with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Harden outside. Outside, Green. At the elbow, it's Harris. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Harden has a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
Curry against Harden. He lobs it up, and he lays in the alley-oop. And the 76ers lead by 4.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Now Harris. 41 seconds left in the third. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now here's Durant, setting the floor for the Nets. Brown out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Green in at the power forward. Outside Irving. Jordan with it. Picked up by Harris. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Irving finds Jordan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Big boy muscle that time by DeAndre Jordan was not going to be stopped. Got the hoop, +1.
And that one misses. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid inside, guarded by Jordan. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The wide open look for Durant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Simmons looking around. And it's blocked by Brown. Harris against Harris. Jordan kicks to Irving. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. They're running. All going up court. Here's Thibault. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And here's Harris from the arc. But they recover it. Irving with it. The long distance three is buried. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Embiid kicks to Thibault. Back to Embiid. Over Jordan. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
Durant down low. Simmons is there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Embiid, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jordan finds Irving. Back to Jordan, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris, and it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Simmons against KD. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
And a wide open look for Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Embiid against Jordan. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's KD for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Korkmaz, he's jacked in for the 76ers. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
Durant for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside Curry. to Harris. Clock at 4. From past the arc. Hins the 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Harden surveying the D. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Luwawu, the pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Got a piece of it. From deep. Outside, KD. Takes a 3. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
And the 76ers call time here. They're in front by 1. 15 seconds left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
The deep 3 from Harden. No good from 3-point territory. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, we've got Antetokounmpo, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here is Holiday. And Lopez has it in the corner. Misses the 3. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. And here's Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got the first points up on the board for the 76ers. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Giannis kicks to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. High, arcing shot, and he recovers it. Just 4 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harris inside the line. And that one hits back iron.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Tucker dishes to Antetokounmpo, and it's in there.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Bible on the wing. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Pass to Holiday. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Simmons finds Hill outside Curry. Here's the pass to Howard. From 11 feet away, Milwaukee with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Giannis. The Bucks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And it's Simmons. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Now here is Holiday. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Milwaukee with the ball. Left side, Portis. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
At the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Howard is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Korkmaz at the small forward position. Middleton the pass to Portis. Back to Middleton. Launches it. Dwight Howard pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 3. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here's Teague. He's covered closely, and they pick up 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Milton. Teague covering. Curry passes to Korkmaz. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Unable to get that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Knocked loose and stolen by Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Milwaukee leading by 3. Steps back and shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. Middleton's got his first bucket in this one. Milton with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Tolliver. It's Curry with the drive. Milton kicks to Tolliver. Drills it from outside. Tolliver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Middleton looking it over. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Howard. Here's Curry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Korkmaz, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. The kick out to Teague. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tolliver the pass to Korkmaz. Misses off the right iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
To the left wing. Pass to Milton. On its way from Curry for 2. Tries again. Howard, the pass to Tolliver. That's tipped. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Ball's knocked loose. So it's Philadelphia now. Power kicks to Curry. From the stripe, it drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Teague, here we go.
Awesome job by Jeff Teague to pick up some steam on the drive and pick up a foul in the process.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Teague, and that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Giannis in at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And now Philadelphia on the break. There's the lob for Harris. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Giannis has got 8. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Just 5 to shoot.
Good hustle from the big man there. Love seeing Lopez work hard, get down low, make a difference on this end.
Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Crafty move. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The 76ers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Embiid. Again, Embiid missing.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Maxi's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Green. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Lopez. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. High post shot, and the shot goes in. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Pass to Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Knocks it loose. Left side, Harris. Maxey passes to Simmons. Here's Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. A nice shot by Harris.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Down low. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's DiVincenzo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
T dishes to Middleton.
Well, you can see why Green is considered this classic 3-and-D type player we talk about today. Challenges the shooter.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Green is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Howard. Then it's George Hill, and it's Maxey in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Howard, and it's Connaughton with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Middleton outside. It's Portis high post. And it's good, 2 points. Portis has got his first 2 points.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Green passes to Howard. Outside Hill. It's up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge. Outside Teague. Middleton outside.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now the pass to Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Connaughton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
And it's the Bucks on the break. The kick out to Holiday. Lopez passes to Holiday. Poked loose and stolen by Thibault. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Tucker. Here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 4th. Giannis against Simmons. Feeds it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Harris looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers again can't hit it. Milwaukee leading by 9. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Thibault. Back to Harris. Goes up on the wing. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside Holiday. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 9. A nice shot by Harris.
A good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. The pass to Tucker. Now here's DiVincenzo. Now the dish to Lopez. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
6 seconds left in the 4th. And stolen by Simmons. All sorts of time. No good. And so the Bucks take the win. It won. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the net. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started. So the net starting five. We've got Durant on out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in at the three. And for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got the first basket of the game for the Bucks. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And he gets it back. A nice shot by Jordan. Now here is Holiday. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Irving. Outside for KD. Three-pointer. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday up top, covered by Irving. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And a wide-open look for Irving. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Giannis with it. Pass to Middleton. There's the dish to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Unloads from 9, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Joe Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Harden grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Giannis against Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You simply cannot give Kevin Durant any room to shoot it, and his consistency over the years is really what's striking.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Holiday gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, against aggressive defense, but Kevin Durant's so good at keeping his balance, even amidst getting knocked around.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Lopez. Green with the block. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Now Harden from deep three-point. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustments.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Joe Harris, also Green out there, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Irving. Here's Claxton. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
The pass to Lopez. And Holiday kicks to Portis. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Irving against Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Drew Holiday. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. He kicks it to Harden. Passes it to Harris. Harden left side. On the wing, Green. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Outside Holiday. Outside Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Portis has got his first bucket of the night. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Irving kicks to Harden. A step back shot here. The rebound by the Bucks. To the middle. Portis, the pass to Holiday. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Harden for three. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green, and it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. The three from KD. Lopez grabs the board. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And Teague, here we go. Nice shot by Portis.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the wing, Harris. On the wing, Brown. Jordan dishes to Brown. Outside Durant. Harris looking it over. And that time, also a missed shot. To the paint, here's Connaughton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Durant, that's good. KD's got 7 points in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what was your... And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the rejection by Giannis. And on the way from Irving for three. They grab their own miss. Brown wide open. He fires. The kick out to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And stolen by Jordan. The kick out to Irving. There's the triple. Another miss by Irving.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Durant at the elbow. Harris trying to get free. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from KD.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Antetokounmpo draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Drew Holiday.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pass to Dinwiddie. At the elbow, Griffin. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 7. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Harden. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Stolen by Holiday. Giannis outside. Kicks to Tucker. Buries it down low. Tucker's got his first basket of the night. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
4 on the clock. Here's Harden. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Middleton penetrating. It's blocked. Dinwiddie outside. Ahead. It's deflected. Harden the pass to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nice shot by Portis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Harris finds KD. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, the two-man game ignited by Joe Harris. You have to respect his shot, and that makes him a threat as a passer.
Outside T. Five on the clock. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here is Harris. The shot. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Harris outside. Feeds to Jordan. And another shot. And the layup is good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Teague. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. T kicks to Portis. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First free throw is good. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin comes in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Harden finds Durant. To the inside. Jordan, count the bucket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kicks it out to Harden. And too long on the shot. The Bucks trail. It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Here's Harden and the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Jordan. 3-on-3. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jordan with the rebound. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Irving way outside. From outside off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside Jordan. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, basketball fans. It's now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now here's Durant. Jordan the pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. With the fadeaway. No good from Jordan. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Harris outside. Offensive rebound. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Milton with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Embiid.
And he's just so mobile for his size. That's a big part of the value Jordan has at the defensive end. When he's on you, he's too hard to shake, and he had an impact on that shot for sure.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Milton. And it's Irving with the rebound.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Pass to KD. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Durant with another miss. And Simmons kicks to Milton. Out to Harris. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Irving against Simmons. Harris passes to Irving. And the Nets miss again. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Embiid. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown drives in. Jordan's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 3. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And then for Philadelphia, Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Harris. And a deep three from Curry. But they get it back. They double team Howard. Second chance shot. And Griffin sends it back.
Oh, you want more of this from Griffin. There's no question he has the size and vertical to block shots.
Nets trail by 5. Harden surveying the D. Back to Griffin. To end the cold streak. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 5. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Hill. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Howard kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Dinwiddie finds Harden. A putback, and Griffin stays with it.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
So some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Kevin Durant. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Korkmaz. Maxey, no good. Brooklyn trailing.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yes, yeah, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Maxey passes to Green. The dish to Howard. Out to the wing. To the paint, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Left side, Griffin. Harden kicks to Griffin. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Curry is inside, guarded by Harden. Howard, the pass to Tolliver. "14 feet away, and it's Griffin with the rebound."
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Harden's shot is good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tolliver kicks to Green. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Harden has a wide open look, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
It's good. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
To the middle, Embiid with the steal. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Back to Irving. KD passes to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. KD can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Irving dishes to Durant. Jordan up top, guarded by Harris. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Hilton the pass to Embiid. Yep, that one goes in there. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And it's clear that Harden is a high IQ player. I mean, in pick-and-roll sets, you can see it. His decision-making is just extraordinary.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were always within striking. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thybulle in at the 3 spot. To the inside, here's Harris outside for Jordan. Poked away, Embiid with the steal. And here we go, Philadelphia running again. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Harris inside the line. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Brown the pass to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Back to Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Passes it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The pass to Embiid. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Harris. Durant down low. Embiid's there. It's stolen by Milton. And now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. And Simmons is right there. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Durant kicks to Jordan. Back to Durant. Uncovered. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Harris. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harris has got 6 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving for the lead. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the lob for Harris. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Simmons with it, picked up by Harris. And Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Always going up for the alley-oop here and taken away by Brown. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And that one, good. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Oh, look at that. Irving just leaked out wonderfully in transition. He's a remarkable decision maker in fast break situations.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Some changes for Philadelphia. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Thibault kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. Good D by Howard.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Tolliver controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. From deep Harden. Oh, he hit it! He hit it!
What a great shot! Oh, then that's a...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Joe Harris. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Maxey passes to Tolliver. Now here's Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Dinwiddie, left side. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Griffin, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, Griffin's presence inside is enormous. It's impossible to hold him in check close to the bucket.
Maxey passes to Green. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
And that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Green passes to Harris. Back to Green. And Jordan sends it back. And they get it back. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Tobias Harris. Outside Irving. Kicks to KD. Over Green. KD can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. No good from Simmons. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Harris finds Simmons. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. To take the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. And the Nets miss again. The 76ers trail. Bible with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Outside, Simmons. Down low. Here's Embiid. And it's Thibault in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Griffin. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Embiid against Jordan. Here's Irving. Good on the 13-footer. And the Nets lead by 3.
You know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Outside Jordan. Irving Simmons. Jordan dishes to Harris. Frames it from downtown.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Here's Simmons. Money.
Remarkable poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the handles Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Outside, Simmons. And it's blocked by Jordan. And they'll keep possession. Milton finds Thibault. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K's D8.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D8. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's Middleton. The tray. It's hauled in by Harris.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Simmons passes to Harris, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside, Simmons. Embiid wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the opening field goal of the game for Philadelphia. And here's Holiday. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Embiid, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Milton following the basket by Giannis. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Harris passes to Thibault. Back to Harris. And stolen by DiVincenzo. On up the court. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Here's Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Simmons passes to Embiid. Here's Milton. Thibault kicks to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 6 points for Giannis.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the pass to Embiid. They get a hand on it. Here's Simmons. They need this one.
Well, I tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in a 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Tobias Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nice shot by Portis.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Hill with some nice D. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Portis. Over Hill. Nice shot by Portis.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here's Curry. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Holiday with it. Hill with some nice D. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 1. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Anthony Tolliver. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. He dishes it to Howard. And here's Maxey. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Portis. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Left side, Curry cans the 12-footer.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Shoots from the high post. Maxey grabs the miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
That gives them the lead. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Teague surveying the D. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry kicks to Howard. Outside Curry. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Curry. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they will. And yet the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys, the call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Now here's Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Here's Middleton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Middleton hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Simmons against Giannis. Here's Harris. Lopez grabs the board. Bucks leading by 3. The wide open look here for Holiday. Kept alive. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Milton. The 76ers with another miss. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris kicks to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The shot's good.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers trail. Harris with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Milton kicks to Harris. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Fades. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Tell you what, when Dwight Howard is looking to make the pass, it makes everybody better. I love seeing him be unselfish like that.
Simmons against T. Portis in the post. Teague the pass to Connaughton. Teague with the ball. Simmons is there. Here's Antetokounmpo. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 76ers lead it. To the inside. Harris. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Harris. And Curry subbed in for Ben Simmons.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Maxey passes to Green to the left side wing. Shoots from the baseline. Misses off the right iron. Howard kicks to Green. Passes to Curry. The feed to Tolliver. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for T. Portis finds DiVincenzo. Back to Portis. Green with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey passes to Curry. That one drops for him. Curry's got 8.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Now DiVincenzo. Guarded by Curry. DiVincenzo against Curry. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers lead by... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bucks trail by 5. They've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Embiid. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 5. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. He's looking for Thybulle and finds him.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Shots good by Middleton.
Nice handles by Middleton. Actually, really impressive handles. Put on a show with that dribbling exhibition.
Thybulle kicks to Harris. Here's the dish to Embiid. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Finished off the break. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris outside. Stolen by Middleton. Pass break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Headshot off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Embiid, no good. Embiid with the steal. Here's Thibault. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 5. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Now Thibault feeds it to Harris. Back to Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Harris's shot is good.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Milton the pass to Embiid. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Over Green. They get the rebound. The 76ers leading by 5. Dishes it to Simmons. Back to Green. Simmons on the wing. Outside, Green from downtown. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Pass to Howard. Kicks it to Green. He feeds it to Embiid. Pulls up on the wing. It's in!
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Oh, that was a strong dunk!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Outside, Simmons. It drops.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Simmons with it. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Thank you.